Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a work in progress demonstration for Nintendo 64 games that typically have severe memory leaks, and an example of this would be Star Fox 64, which would nearly always crash once you beat the first stage and get to the space overworld map. We had big issues with Nintendo 64 games particularly until we introduced ZRAM crash inhibitor. I'm going to show you something of the typical behavior you'd expect in the old days, and we're going to load Killer Instinct Nintendo 64 right now. And I'm going to show you what we typically had to do as a workaround, which I discovered along with a few other people back then. First of all, don't push start too quick. You want to make sure you go to the settings here from the get-go. Just be patient. You'll see why once the start menu pops open. You want to go down and make sure you have the speed up at the fastest, ultra speed. You want to make sure you have blood on high. If you push start, it's going to be on normal and off by default. So I have it on ultra and high for the blood. And then we're going to start the game here. And this is, along with Paper Mario, or two of the hardest games to run, wherein they would literally crash or freeze within mere seconds of trying to play the game. And the way you'd work around this is I would show you right now. So I'm playing the game, everything's fine and dandy right now, but within a short duration of time, the game would slow down to a crawl, and then I'd have to go into RetroArch video settings, and then output is where it's going to be in the next release. Before it used to just be directly in the video settings. Output, and then I need to go to force disable srgb toggle. And you can do this on Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, and so on. Cords that actually benefit from cleared memory this way. Bam, I'm clearing the memory, and the game's going to be full speed again. And the problem is, if you didn't do this in time on the older release before you had ZRAM crash inhibitor installed, the game would just outright freeze, and then you would crash back to the main user interface. But with ZRAM crash inhibitor in there, you'd have time to go into the menu and do the force disable srgb toggle on or off, and you'd have full speed again. But with this work in progress, which is, like I said, loosely work in progress, it'll probably change for final release, watch what happens when the game slows down. I'm going to let the game slow down intentionally. But I'm not going to do the srgb toggle. You're going to see something incredibly cool. Again, it may change for the final release. I'm going to let the game slow down, like it always does. Right there. Normally, if I don't go into RetroArch settings right there, it would actually freeze the game. But look, it didn't that time. It actually cleared the memory by itself. We're going to try that again. It's full speed again. It cleared the memory by itself. How awesome is that? Try this again. Next time it slows down, I'm going to do the same thing. There it is, slow again. Clear the memory. Slow again. I'm going to let go of my controller. See, it cleared the memory. Look at that. I didn't have to do srgb toggle. It cleared by itself. Awesome. There it's going to do it again. Look at that. Clear the memory. Slowing down. There we go. Cleared memory again. Without having to go into srgb toggle. How awesome is that? And again, it's not going to be this way for every game. It's particularly the worst on Paper Mario and Killer Instinct, but other games like Mario Kart are going to be fine. Star Fox 64 will be fine. There we go, slow down. Full speed mode activated again. So yes, it is actually clearing the memory by itself now. How awesome is that? Next release. Hope you enjoyed the video, and it'll be out in the next few weeks.